Και ο Νίκος, μπράβο. Αυτό θέλουν να δούνε όλοι. Όχι μόνο θέα. Οι άνθρωποι είναι που είναι οι πιο καλοί. Και ο μπαμπάς μέσα. On the way to Athens airport, we saw this monolithic hill. And we asked Nico, what's going on over there? He said, that's Acrocorinth. You really need to see this. And as many times as my parents have been to Greece, they themselves had never stopped and observed this amazing site and location of history and archaeology.
Okay.
You can smell the wildfires.
We didn't have much time, so we were debating how far up we were to go. We had no idea how long and how expansive the Acropolis of Corinth was, so they decided to stay below, take in the view, and Heather and I decided we're going to go up as far as we can and see what we can see. Acrocorinth, the Acropolis of ancient Corinth, is a monolithic hill overlooking the ancient city of Corinth in Peloponnese, Greece. Its archaeological significance lies in its rich history, spanning from the Neolithic age to the Ottoman period, with each era leaving its mark on this mountainous bastion. Excavations have unearthed artifacts from the Neolithic age, demonstrating human habitation in the area. The site's strategic location allowed it to play a crucial role in the ancient Greek civilization, with finds from the Mycenaean and geometric periods revealing its importance as a fortified stronghold. The Hellenistic and Roman periods. During this period, the Hellenistic period, Acrocorinth, along with Demetrias and Chalkis, formed the fetters of Greece, three fortresses garrisoned by the ancient Macedonians to secure their control over Greek city-states. Roman occupation brought further development, with finds including coins, pottery, and architectural elements. Byzantine and Ottoman periods saw the construction of churches and fortifications, while in the Ottoman period introduced Islamic architecture, as evident in the Acrocorinth Mosque of Ahmed III, built in the 17th century. This mosque, also known as the Ahmed Pasha Mosque, is a testament to the site's complex history. As this was an impromptu stop, we were trying to get as much in as we could, and we walked through the gates as we entered the complex, and we saw the security guard station, or whatever you want to call them, to the left. And as we walked up, he wanted to let us know he didn't want to lock us in at 3:30, but there was a little confusion, so here we go.
English.
Okay. This time is closed. Okay.
Okay.
Please, this time here is a dead. No, remember you close and you stay here night.
Okay.
Please send this time here. Okay?
So now we go back.
This time.
Θα πάμε πίσω τώρα.
Όχι, τώρα είναι ανοιχτά.
Είναι ανοιχτά τώρα, αλλά...
Αυτή την ώρα να είστε εδώ, μήπως δεν σας θυμηθώ και μείνετε μέσα.
Στο 3,5.
3,5 εδώ, παρακαλώ.
Ναι, μπράβο. Έχουμε τους γέρους εκεί κάτω και μας περιμένουν εδώ.
Από πού είστε?
Από την Αμερική.
Ελληνικά πώς? Είστε από Έλληνας?
Ναι, από Έλληνας, η Κυπρέα είναι και ο πατέρας μου από την Πάτρα.
Τέλεια, μια χαρά.
Ναι.
Το ρολόι σας, έτσι παρακαλώ να είστε εδώ.
Τι ώρα είναι τώρα?
Πρέπει να είναι 2 και 20.
2 και 20. Καλά, ναι, και με το ταξιτζί εκεί πέρα, με τα χρήματα πρέπει να περιμένεις. Θα είμαστε γρήγορα.
Δεν προλαβαίνετε το ζεόλο, θέλετε 2 ώρες.
Ναι.
Είναι μεγάλο. Εδώ είμαστε 200 μέτρα από τα δεσέα, 200 μέτρα πάνω από τη θάλασσα. Η κορυφή, the center is 600.
Okay.
And look them up. Δηλαδή το χάρτη. Εκεί, το χάρτη της πληροφορίας.
Ναι.
Είναι 3 χιλιόμετρα γύρω.
Μπράβο, okay.
Θέλει 2 ώρες ένας που μπορεί να περπατήσει καλά. το δεις.
πάμε 5 λεπτά εκεί πέρα
Όχι,
και θα
εσύ
γυρίσουμε.
το λες,
Έτσι,
όχι,
ναι,
εγώ
ναι.
αυτή την ώρα θέλω, όχι νωρίτερα. Σε μια ώρα μου το
Καταλαβαίνω.
λες, εντάξει.
Σας ευχαριστούμε πολύ.
Να είστε καλά,
Να είστε καλά. We're gonna be quick.
Okay.
3:30 they close. But we're not gonna be here that long. We got to get down in 5 minutes. After a slightly entertaining rendezvous with the guard, he had told us that it's gonna take 3 hours to really enjoy the whole complex, and he said that we basically had to get out of there before 3:30 when he would lock up, I guess, to take his very, very sacred break. As we all know in Greece, you got to take those breaks. So he says you need at least 2-3 hours to really soak this in, because it's like a mile and a half, about a mile and a half that you're going to walk all the way up there.
Wow. Well, next time
So we know this is here.
It's
pretty cool.
Told me it was pretty amazing.
I didn't really think it was that amazing.
Yeah, your mom says she'd never been here, but your dad must have been.
Wow. Well, we got a lot to see here. We should just turn around too, just because my dad and, you know,
Run up real quick.
okay, the meter is running on that. Architectural elements like columns and capitals from Roman and Byzantine eras grace the complex. Islamic tiles and architectural features from the Ottoman period also peek their little heads up. A temple dedicated to Aphrodite, built by Medea, granddaughter of Helios and wife of Jason the Argonaut, according to Greek mythology, also graces the complex. Ongoing research and preservation excavations, such as those undertaken in 1926, have contributed to our understanding of Acrocorinth's role in ancient Greek civilization. The site continues to captivate visitors with its commanding presence and archaeological significance, offering a window into the past. Efforts to preserve and protect the site ensure its continued importance for future generations. As we walked back down, I was enchanted by the wall to my right as I noticed the little windows that I'm sure were for the archers and the defenders of the complex throughout the eons of history that it was used by the Greeks, then the Romans, then the Byzantine churches, and then the Ottomans. The one thing that you can count on in Greece and in the ancient world is that the time of generations and ruling periods build upon each other. I'm just telling you. With all them waiting down there. The views were stunning. And again, the old walls and the history that was emanating from them. The tiny windows where archers would be ready to fling their arrows, probably all at the same time from one command, captivated my attention, as I'm sure they took their own captives if they weren't laying strewn dead upon the hillside. What a great view to die for. I hope you've enjoyed this little introduction to Acrocorinth and a small slice of Greek and world history. St. Paul has been said to grace these paths as he came and gave his epistle to the Corinthians. And knowing this, we walk back down, knowing that there is way more to discover on the path of history through the shadows of this land. Yeah, we know we'll stop here. I mean, there's not even a ticket. You realize that?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's free.
I mean, that's kind of amazing. That's definitely a view. It's a view to get killed.